Hello Hujam, my name is Bushra Ahmed El Ghanem. I am from computer programming classes. Today I will talk about my final project, which is about airline seats reservation system. Um, I create a simple code, but I like I like it. It's easier to use it. So let's explain my code. First of all, as we learn, we need to start writing in the C program with the library. So this is our library. Struct is a composite type data. So in struct uh, I can make a group list of different type data as you see here. The name, last name, number, and passport number, different type data under one name, which is seats, under one name. And I can short it outside with y. So when I want to use it in the function, I will mention this with y, just with y. And here is the variables that I will use it also. I will mention it in the function. We write it outside to make it just shorter. So just we mentioned with ig like that. This is I use files to keep the data that I want. So this is for the mentioning for the files. Here, oh sorry. Here, this is the function that I use in my code. I will explain one by one. So let's go with the first function. It's for the main page. For the main page, I design to publish time and keyword welcome. And for here, we will talk about these functions actually here. It's this one and this one. And the print if welcome to reservation, welcome to airline seats reservation system also. It's a design thing, and here choices. So that's what we'll have in the main page. For the time, for the function void time, here it's actually an order thing that can we take it from the internet. It's just for a design, so it can access to us to have the time and the date and the day for in the main page. And here the welcome, I designed this keyword just for design the main page. So that's what we have in the main page. Then for the choices, when we have the choices, in the choices we have three options. So integer a for the number that the customer or the user will write. So here we have admin, customer, and exit. So if the user write integer number 1, he will go to the admin part. Number 2, he will go to the customer part. Number 3, he will exit from the system. For the customer part, for the customer function, also we have numbers, that's why we wrote integer k. So here we have for the customer three choices: seats order, booking, and cancel. So when the user choose seat order, number 1, he will go to the seat order. Number 2, he will go to the booking, and number 3, he will go cancel, to the cancel part. Also, these three choices, we will talk about them. And here, this part, it means if the user write a wrong number, the system will give him a message, try again, and he will back to the customer part. Okay, for the customer, he have three options. We talk about them. So first option is a void booking. This function means for reservation. So booking plus plus, booked plus plus, it means added seat. The user will add seat. Here the classes. So first of all, he will choose the class that he wants. Business class, first class, or economic class. And this we have a function also. We'll talk about it. So there is a diagram, a simple diagram. He will see A, lecture A, it means available seat. X, it means booked seat. Here we have this loop. This loop is actually for here. So when the customer start to booking after choosing the class, he need to choose the column and row, the actually the address of the place that he want to sit in it. So the program will message him, please choose a column. He will choose a column, he will choose a row, and then the program message him, your seat is this column with this number as here. And if he choose a wrong number, he will back again to the main page. So this is the loop that we will use it when he choosing her place. This is for the booking. Okay, what about the classes? The classes, here we have this function for the classes. Any classes integer g, we have three choices also. First one, if the user write number 1, he will go to the business class. In the business class there is a file. In this file there is our struct. We short it with y. We will explain it again. But also here the first class and the economic class. So if he choose the 1, he will go to the file A. 2, he will go to the file B and file C. These files we created for actually for the admin to know the information for the customer. The customer will fill these files with the format. Here, if he choose also wrong number, the system message him choose carefully, and he will return back to the classes. For files that we talk about it, this is we have actually 3 files here. We have 3 files. This is 3 files. We say it's the same thing. But what is the difference between these 3 files is just the type of the class. So here, okay, here we say if he choose 1, he will go to the file A. Let's go to check what in the file A. In the file A, here, of course, this is the beginning for the file. Open the file. The file name is text. What in the file name added? It AB plus, it means take information from the user, add information, add data. So here, first of all, enter your name, enter your last name. So the customer here, the customer will write her name. This why it means the shorter. We mention here the struct. Oh, sorry. We mention here the struct that we created. So he will write her name. What happened to the file? The file will keep it. Then the customer will write the last name, your last name. What happened to the file? The file will just keep it. So the file keeping the data, scanf, printf, it means keeping the data. Scanf, the user will write her name, her number, and passport number. And it goes like that. For B, it's just for the, here as you can see, this file for the first class, and here for the C for the economic class. This everything for the classes. Now our system give the customer, or give the user, the customer, the choice cancel, so he can booking and he can cancel if he want. In this function void cancel, it's same for the booking, but what is the difference? In the booking we write booked plus plus user plus plus, but here booked minus minus. What it means? It means delete one seat, delete a seat. It's same. A is mean available, X is mean booked. Here also our loop, and here it's same. You want to cancel the seat, okay, which is row of this seat and which is the column of this seat, the information for the seat. Then same, if he choose a wrong, he will return back to the main. This is everything for the customer. Now we're gonna go to the admin. So the admin, this function is for the admin. We're gonna start with the first one, void admin choices. In this integer u, print if, okay, view customer information and available seats. So for the admin we create this part. He can access customer information, that's why we use files, and available seat. He can know how many seats is booked and how many seats is available. Here the same, and also here if he choosing a wrong number, he will message him try again and he will back to the admin. Let's start with the first function for the admin, void admin. Here we make this simple idea to the security actually. So the admin need to add a username and password. Here we decide the username user and the password 1234. Okay, first of all, the program message him enter username, he will write user, and then enter the password, he will write her password. If he write the username user and the password 1234, he can access successfully. So message him successfully, logging successfully. But if he wrote it in wrong, the system message him try again, and he will return back to the admin part. For the customer information, if he choose customer information here, if he choose customer information, the admin, if he choose customer information here, if he choose customer information, let's go to the function about customer information. Okay, it's here. Customer information, void customer information. What he will find in this function? Of course, first of all, we will open the file that named text r. What in this file? In this file, we will see the information of the customer, the ID of the customer. Here is the loop. Okay, what about the booked seats? So here he can know how many seats is booked and how many seats still we have booked available. Finally, the order seat. This part, now we will, when we run the program, you will see a diagram, simple diagram. This part or this function for this diagram. that just to see how many seats available and how many seats booked. Okay, now we will run the program. Okay, here. As we talk about the main page, this is the welcome keyword, and here it is the time. Here it is the customer time and date, this part, and this is welcome to airline reservation system. Okay, this is the choices: admin, customer, and exit. Here, this is the choices. Let's start with the customer, because we need to make a data to understand the admin. Let's choose two. Then here we have the choices for the customer: set order, booking, cancel. Of course, before the set order we need to booking, so let's go to the booking. Here we have the classes. Which class we want? We say first class. Now add your name, last name, and number, and passport number. Now this is the diagram that I told of, that I talk about it. So here choose a column. We will choose 2. Choose a row. We will choose 3. Now here, just a minute, you will see. Yes, here. So your seat is here. Give our information. Your seat is 2-3, that we choose it. Okay. Now, of course, also customer. Let's go. And now what we want to see, seat order. Here it is. You see this X, it means booking, but this A, it means available. This the seat that we choose it now. That's what you see in the seat order. Okay, now we can let's check cancel for the customer. If we want to cancel, also he wants you to choose a column and a row. So go here, we cancel it. Okay, what about the admin? Now for the admin, now he asks you about the username, so we will write user, the password 1234. Here you will choose view customer information or available seat. Let's view customer information. Okay, up to here. Oh, this is the customer information. So the seat is in the first class, the name is that, the last name, number, and age. Okay, what about the second choice, which is okay, again, username, user, password, available seat. Let's go here, go here. Yes, because we cancel it, so the booking is 0 and available is 15 because we canceled. But okay, I will again do it. Okay, to booking, to show you business class. Okay, okay. here. Okay, now we can go to the admin user to check the available seat. Okay, you see the bucket is one. How many available seats will have? 49. Okay, if we add a wrong data, like for the admin, if we write okay user, but we write the password wrong, you see, try again and enter username again and the password. Oh, no. User. Enter choices. Logging successfully. Okay. Here, we're gonna back to the admin. For the customer also we have something. If we choose like seat order, that we say again, there is our seat, you see. Okay, but what about if we choose a wrong number for booking? Enter. Okay, if we wrote 4, so choose carefully. 1 business, first class, 2, 3 economy. So we choose carefully. Okay, enter your name, last name, number, passport. Okay, here, if we choose a wrong column, what will happen? So let we say this. Like this. He will return back, choose a column. Let's return back to choose a column, and so on. It will go like that. And that's it. 3. Exit the system. Finish with exit program. This is my program. I hope you like it, and thank you so much for this course, Hojam. Unfortunately, with the corona, we cannot complete as generally as we do, but we miss you, and I hope I will see you next year. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you, Hojam.